Oh, okay. Can we do a quick survey? Hello? No, thanks, fine. Okay. Hello, can we do a quick survey? Can we do a raise? Has anyone here done out of code before? If you have, can you put your hand up? 2 people?
Wait.
4. All right. I'm gonna be relying on you to help your peers out because there are only 3 of us. We can't help everyone. So if there's someone next to you who needs help, please go ahead and help them out. If anyone else has also had any coding experience, or or at least you're on top of everything, come on from scale. Come on, that. Yeah. So as long as you're on top of the content, can you please help the person next to you? All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyway, we could get into the content. So yeah, we do. Like, Professor, oh yes, it's okay, great, okay. But thank you, everyone. So, what I said just now, if you have any coding experience or you know how to do the stuff here, then please help the person next to you. If you raise your hand, lovely assistant instructors are going to help you out, and we're going to get into the content now. So, there's this entire bit at the front I'm just going to skip. Okay, so first thing we want you to do, we told you to open this link, right? Remember, do not close this, and I want you to go scroll up and go to this link. You see, it says template link, or template game. Yeah, click on it. And then once we're there, please click edit code, and then you should see this interface over here. You should see this screen over here, and then if you're here, that's great. So
I think you pressed the button. No. Bro, no. It's not, man. That's the color. That's the color. That's the color of blue.
all right, is everyone on? Does everyone have this screen open?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first thing we want to do is at the start of the game.
What did it start?
We want on the start on the start of the game we need a block that tells us that the game is starting and what to do when the game starts. So can we drag this in? It's front loops. Scroll down, and then you'll see at the bottom it says on start. Drag that in.
Why is there Oh yeah, you can do that.
Can we get everyone on Dungeon Escape and Step by Step, please?
I'm not gonna.
Has everyone got this?
Yeah.
All right. So then, wait, sorry, I forgot to introduce today. I think some of you have already tried out the game. If you haven't, then we'll do that later. So we're going to be doing a maze escape game today. So first of all, whatever. So first of all, before we start, we need to create a map for our game to sit in. Right? So go to these options. So sprites, controllers, game, music, scene, info, loops, logic, variables, and maths. Which one do you think fits a map the best? Anyone? Oh, there we go. Scene. Okay, great. Yeah, the answer is scene. So, when you're on the scene, can anyone tell me the block that's closest to a map? You again? We're looking for a map, not background image, but oh, do you find something? Oh yeah, it's tile maps. Great, perfect. Good job. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go under scene, scroll down to actually no, I don't even think we need, yeah, I think it's near the top. So scroll down, you see tile maps. When you see the word tile maps, click set tile map to. Click on the tile map option, and we've actually okay. Now, once you're here, okay, I need you to listen very carefully. Click on my assets. We've created a maze for you already. It would be nice if you don't mess with this for now, because last time we had somebody customizing their assets, and it caused them to be quite behind. We don't have time for that today, so let's just work with this for now. And when you get home, you can customize this however you like. Yeah. On start. See. Scroll down to tile map. Set tile map to this. Yes, it is. It's a mix. Scroll down the whole. Yeah, Ian. How you? What's that? There we go.
Why are you watching Minecraft? No.
All right. Does everyone follow? Yes. Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Loving the feedback right now. So, if you haven't noticed, nothing happens when you open the game. Why that is because we didn't tell the game what to do. Okay. So, oh wait, no, wait, never mind. We've already done that. Okay. So now, we are actually. Okay, look, I'm trying to speed through this. So, first thing that we need to do, well, not the first thing. So, when we're making a maze, right? It's more immersive if you make the maze 3D or something. So, we're going to do that today. Now, I need everyone to follow very carefully because it's a step that trips a lot of people up. So, scroll down to the bottom and we go to extensions. Go to search for and click 3D. Type in 3D and press enter. And then you'll see a box that says raycasting. Now, what raycasting does is in older games, say has anyone heard of Doom? No? Okay, okay, fine. So, what that does is it turns a 2D map into a 3D a 3D world by pulling it on. Yeah, you press on it. Yeah, perfect. To add it to your game. So now, underneath maths, you can see a box that says 3D render.
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
If you've got this, person next to you. Everyone doing okay? Yeah. Everyone else? Thank you very much, by the way. Yeah, most people.
You can walk through walls.
Yeah, you can currently walk through walls. We'll get it fixed up later.
Walk through walls. Yes, you can
Okay. Are most people here? Could you raise your hands? Okay, there we go. Okay, fine. So, whoever's here, can you put your hand up, please? Most people. Most people? Okay, good. So we're going to move on then. Now, how we're going... Okay, so Well, once we've made the game 3D, we're going to like create our player. So go into 3D render, and you'll see set my sprite to. Now, I'll probably have to mute Cheyenne. Okay, so over here, we're gonna set my sprite to a sprite encoding language. It's just any character or object. So we're gonna drag this in, click on this, drag and drag this in. Everyone follow?
Yeah.
All right. Now, my sprite is kind of an uncreative name, and we're gonna have a lot of sprites, right? So we need to name this something memorable. Now, but you have a lot of my sprites. You'll have my sprite 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you're not gonna remember which one's which. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna name it something that we can remember. Now, what kind of name should we name it? We've got the longest surname in German, which is probably not something that you'll remember, especially when you get into text-based coding. You're not going to remember this. Or we can name it something that's short and simple. Today we're going to name it Runner. You can name it whatever you like, as long as you remember it. Remember, your player is going to be whatever you name it now, okay? You can name it Sussy, but I've seen people name two variables Sussy, and then they forget which one's which. So we're going to rename this to Runner today. You can name it whatever you want, but remember, what you're naming now is your player. Okay, are we hanging on, guys? Yes, okay, great. We're moving on then, okay? There's still a few stragglers at the back, so we're going to like pick sides. So I'm going to have to wait for people at the back. Guys, we're going to have to move on because we're spending far too much time on this. So, okay. Now, we're going to need to set a starting point for our player, but before that, we're going to need to like do a little bit of exercise. So, what are tile maps? Tile maps are essentially a grid on the game. So you've got 1, 2, I think it goes all the way to 0 to 14. Now, X moves from left to right, and Y moves from top to bottom. So the larger X is, more to the right it moves. The larger Y is, the further down it moves. Okay? So, this doesn't move. Okay, fine. So, for example, over here, we want to move to the right by 5 and down by 2. So over here, we're going to have the coordinates, which is like your tile map number, 5 and 2, okay? Now, following this, we've got 5 and 2 over here, so can somebody tell me what the coordinates for this would be? 2, 7 is correct, and you want to answer the next one? Oh. 8, 6 is correct. Great job, guys. Okay, so we want to set the player spawn point. Now, we want our player to spawn at the very corner of the map, so we're setting it to 14, 14. So what we want to do is when we go into Mental Arcade, we want to get to C, scroll all the way down to, tile map operations. We want to place my sprite on top of tile map column and row. Place it down. Remember, you named your sprite something else other than my sprite, so remember to click that. Otherwise, your code will not work. And then we want to set this to 14 and 14, okay?
What?
I'll zoom out. Is this clear for everyone?
Yeah. I don't get it. I said it.
Everyone got this? If you've got this, yell yes. Yes? Okay, if you're struggling, especially instructors are supposed to be walking around and helping you. Okay, fine. So, alright, we're gonna head to...
How do you delete that?
How do you delete what?
Oh,
Okay, now, we want our player to... Now, what happens when you press play now is that you'll see the biggest spawn in front of this, right? Yeah, so you can move around, yeah. But what we want to do is we want to go into. But we don't want you to start off in this screen. We want you to start off looking at where you can go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into 3D render. Scroll down until you see set view angle. Paste it in and type 180 degrees. So you'll spawn 180 degrees from when you are now. And when you press play again, as you can see, we're looking at something rather than nothing. 180 degrees. Set view angle 180 degrees, guys. View angle. Alright. Now, once we've got that, we also want to go into 3D. Actually, you know what? This is fun. Okay. Alright. Now, you'll realize that we have another problem. I think, somebody's pointed out to begin with. Yeah, you can face through walls. Perfect. So, what we're going to do is, everyone, you see this tile map icon, right? Click on it. You see the screen? Now, you'll see there's an option over here that says draw walls. Over here. Click on that. You'll see it turns red.
What?
And then you want to draw a wall over it.
What? How do we do? Well,
Once again. Okay, so hold up. You go to this screen. You see the word tile maps, right? You see this? Click on it, and you'll see this wall button. Turn it red, and draw it over right here. Now, some people might make a mistake and go, "I drew all this. How can I get rid of it?" Well, over here you'll see until there's also an eraser tool. Click on the eraser.
Just draw.
And then so wipe over the bits that you don't want.
If you move it, yeah.
A wall on.
Like somewhere else.
So we're gonna give you roughly a minute to do this.
Help me. What help? Wait, well, did it all?
Yes, you need to draw all of it. Undo. Okay, you see your eraser.
Like, I don't know. Look back.
You don't have to click on it. You don't have to click on every individual one. You can drag click. You can drag it, yeah. You don't have to butterfly click. You can just drag.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, everyone. Your code should look like. Okay, everyone. So your code should currently look like this with all of the walls in. Okay. We're gonna give you maybe 30 seconds to check your code. If you're not here yet, then I don't know. We don't have time. All right, you're done. Great, perfect. If you see anybody that needs help, go ahead and help them. Okay. If you need help, put your hand up. If anyone needs help, put your hand up. And if you're done and you see somebody that needs help, go ahead and help them out. Okay. I see people helping each other. Okay, if you're done, can you put your hand up, please? Okay, front row is done. Back rows? Anybody? Done? Done? Done. Any more? Are they okay? Okay, great. We're going to move on then. So, next up, we're going to need to create a point system so that our player can win the game. Now, how we're going to do that, again, is through sprites. Now, it's a little bit ironic considering, we have something called sprites where we're using Coke, but whatever, we're keeping it, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to go into sprite. We're going to go into the sprite section. So click on sprites, and you'll see set by sprite to sprite something of kind player, okay? So click on this, and drag it in. Now, once again, we want to name this something memorable. So over here, we're going to name it Coke. You can name it whatever you want, but I think Coke is a pretty good way to do it. Very similarly to the tile map, we want to go into My Assets and click on the Coke. Okay. You can customize it in the future, but we don't have time. We don't have time today, and Merlin spent a lot of time making this Coke puzzle, so might as well. Might as well. Yep. Main should be Coke. You want to set the image to this, and then just drag it in.
Yeah.
Now, also, what kind of object is Coke? It's probably not a player, is it? No? It's food. So I want to set this to food, okay? Set Coke to sprite image of kind food. Everyone got this? Yeah. All right. Now, once we're done with this, we're going to move on. So, is okay, everything going on? Everything okay back there? Is everything okay back there? Oh, is everything okay back there? Okay. Huh? Oh, okay. What kind? Food. I'll go around. Thanks. Just move on after read out the full ones. Okay. All right, guys. So we want to. So now we want your player to be able to collect the code. Currently, the code does not appear on your game. So you okay? Sure, there might be a code. Anyway, we want to set it to some random location. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go under scene, scroll all the way down. Ah, I think it's okay. It's okay. And then we want to place my sprite on top of random empty block. Drag this in and set my sprite to Coke, okay? So if you're done with this, put up your hands. Done, 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 done. Okay, okay. Done. Done.
How long?
Yeah, on top of random, and you do not want to fill this in. Do not fill this in, okay? This should be blank. If you can't see, you can come closer. All right, since a lot of people are already done with this step, we're going to move on, okay? All right, guys, so we're going to move on. So, now we want to set a condition so that when your Coke touches your player, you gain a point. So what we're going to do is on overlaps, drag this in. On sprite of kind player overlaps on the sprite of kind, set this one to food because your Coke is food, right? So set this to kind food.
Wait, it's covering.
This look okay? Sprite of kind food, got it? Okay, so once we're here, we want to change something called your score. So over here you see there's a score block. Whenever you touch the food, we want you to gain a point. So we're gonna change score by 1 and drag that in, okay?
Where is the three schools of?
Go into info. Under info, you'll see a bunch of stuff related to score. Click change score by 1, okay?
Five.
Huh?
Are you a teacher?
Somewhat, yeah. Except I'm not very good. Your brother? Probably not. Is your brother need fun something? I'm not very good. Okay, so once we're done with this, we want to set it so once you get 5 Coke bottles, you win the game. So what we'll do is under logic, click if this is true then, and then drag it in. Logic, if, and drag it in. Still under logic, we want to set it so if your score is equal to 5, so go into comparison. Since you're comparing your score with the value that you set, right? So grab this in, grab this, drag it in, and then you want to go into info again. Grab score. You got this? Okay. Info, score, drag it in. You will this to 5. That's okay. Not yet? Okay, I'll wait for you.
Well, I don't know how to do it.
Alright. Okay. Okay, good.
Score. Bracket. Here. Again. 5.
Which score?
Here. 5.
Okay. Okay, so if you've got this, can we get a raise of hands? If you're done, raise your hand. Done. First row is done. 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 I think some people at the back are still struggling.
3, 4. It's playing more.
It's fine. You found the code? Good job. Okay, so now we want to set it so that once your score is 5, you go into game, and you set it to game over win. This way, once your game is at 5, you win the game, okay? This makes sense for everyone? The score is at 200, that's because your Coke does not move, but we'll change that right now. So, go into scene again. So, you see this block over here? This block there at the top? Place Coke on top of random blank. Let's duplicate this. And paste it under. And paste it under here. Underneath the if statement, okay? Not inside, underneath. How you duplicate it? Right click, press duplicate, okay? Right click, duplicate. Huh? You need to duplicate this block.
What is the now?
What's the down one? Yeah. Oh, the blank thing? That refers to any blank space on your tile map, which is anywhere that you can look.
I'm so bad at coding.
That's fine. So am I.
Okay. Just remember all the scripts or just use the line.
I do both, but then like usually do especially do this first. Feel like This is the first time I'm doing it.
Fascinating.
Huh? There's a chance he is, yeah. Since my knowledge is
I thought that was what Microsoft. I thought it was Scratch.
this is not Scratch.
Wait,
Because-
can someone like your stuff?
Huh?
Can someone like your stuff?
Like my stuff?
Like.
Um, I think that's possible, but we've never done that.
My brother used Scratch. I need to check that.
I actually like Scratch better, but this was
Yeah.
well, you can't Scratch before. Okay, so if everyone's done with this, we're gonna move on, okay? What happened with that? Not that major. Yeah. Mr. Sit was trying to get people to rename their choice away from something like balls and I told them they could, so like sorry for that. You can set it to 3 if you like. It's fine. Just set it to whatever you want to. Let's move on. I've actually got something. Do you want to teach the juice? No. Okay. Hey, good job. Okay. What about?
Easier.
Full screen is easier.
Literally, one of them. So you want
Okay, there we go. Okay, this is primary school is great. Okay, so once we're done with this, we want to. Great. Okay, can we go back to it? Okay, so we want to set the score. We want to set the score to 0 under the on-start block, and then once we're done with that, we're done with the blue block. We're moving on. Okay. Give everyone 20 seconds to do this. Go into info, set score to, and drag this in. Green parts. Okay. Once we're done with this, we're done with the blue part. Okay. Change it to vertical. What do you mean? I just dragged it aside. Now we're currently done with the blue part. We're not touching that anymore. And we'll go into the next section, which is dealing with our skeleton. So this is going to be the enemy of our game, okay? Now, how we're going to deal with that is we're going to create a new sprite. Remember, a sprite is any sort of player or character any sort of character, player, object, whatever. So we're going to create a new sprite. We're going to create a new variable that's called skeleton. It is not from info, it's from sprites. Under the green one, we're not touching the blue one anymore, okay? No more blue. All of this is under the green one now, okay? Got it. Okay, thank you. It's all under the green one. Yeah, you.
Set skeleton.
Okay, sprites. Set my sprite to. There's free. And then check it in.
So how do you make that?
You either rename variable or create a new variable. New variable. And name it skeleton. And now, okay, so what we're going to do is, much like the Coke, right? We want to set the skeleton to a sprite that we've already prepared for you. We don't have time for customization, so we're just going to click done. And we want to set this to kind enemy because our skeletons are enemy, okay? Although in fairly certain it's a ghoul, but whatever, it's fine. Huh? Is there an ally one? There's not. You can actually create a new kind that's called ally. Alright, so once we're done with this, now after we're done with this, we're gonna need to set the spawn point of our enemies. So everyone head into scene. Scroll down. Yeah, head into scene. Scroll down. All the way down until you see tile map operations. Place my sprite on top of tile map. Click this. Drag it into your game underneath this. See? Scroll all the way under to you see tile map operations. Operations. Place my sprite on top of, and then drag this in again. Remember to set it as a skeleton. Okay, and now we want to spawn the skeleton as far away from the player as possible when we begin. So we're going to set tile map to column 1 and row 1. Once you're done with this, put your hand up. Done. Done. If you're not done, that's fine. I just want to like gauge. Done.
You should just.
You can put your hand down, it's fine. I see some people moving ahead already, so it's good. Oh, wait, hold on. Great, so once we're done with this, we want us. Hello, can I get everyone's attention, please?
Yep.
Okay, great, thank you. So, once we're done with this, we want to set our skeleton to follow us, and we're going to do this through something called pathfinding. I would explain it, but we don't have time. So, go back to the site that we began with. Remember this site? Remember this? Everyone on the screen, please.
Oh yeah.
Remember this? Okay. Scroll down. Scroll down.
Stop.
And you'll see something that says extension link, okay? Now, right-click extension link, and click copy link address, go back to make code, under extensions, paste it in.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Right-click.
Which one?
Extension. Scroll down. You see extension?
Oh. Okay. How we fix that? Yeah, I did. Wait. Now I did. Oh, paste the line.
Paste it in, press enter, you'll see this.
Why is it white?
That's because this is all code. There's no like images to go with it. So once we're here, click this, and it should be added to your game. No need. So they need to go here, click on extension link, copy it. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Okay, and then now everyone, in order to check, go on the scene, scroll down to the very bottom of it, and you should see a bit that currently says path following. If you see path following, you've done something right. Good job, okay? Maybe there's someone on the back.
Oh my god.
Okay, has everyone gotten this? Okay, if so, we've got to go pretty quickly now. So, now we want everyone to go into the game box. You see this game? You see this purple box called game? Click on it, and on game update every enter time seconds. Want to set this to every 2 seconds to make a game actually playable. You can do it slightly shorter, slightly longer if you want. But we've tried 2 seconds, and 2 seconds seem to be the optimal, so we're sticking with that, okay? On game update every 2000 milliseconds or 2 seconds. Ready? Alright, then we want to go into scene. Scroll down all the way down to path following and get my sprite follow path item. Set my sprite to skeleton because we want a skeleton to follow our path. And go down into scene again. Okay. Got this?
What?
Go into scene. Scroll all the way down and find sprite, my sprite follow path item.
What is the purple thing?
On game update every 2000 milliseconds.
What? Where is the
Game.
Which game?
Huh?
Yeah. No.
Because you have this separate path. I think you'll teach you how to separate path later. Yeah, so just these
What's that? Right?
because you haven't set the path yet, and he hasn't taught you how.
Okay, so nice question. We're gonna do that right now. So on the scene, scroll all the way down to path following again, and you'll see path from tile map location 1 to tile map location 2. Drag that into where it says item and delete the item block. Everyone got this?
What?
Does everyone follow?
From what?
Path from, that's on the scene again. Scroll down to the very bottom of scene, guys.
Spider. Did it change the number of those rules?
We're not changing the numbers. We're gonna change the entire block.
Oh.
I'll give everyone a little bit of time to like catch up because I feel like this is a little bit complicated.
You know where's the rubbish? I so want to see that.
Alright guys, if you're done with this, put your hand up please. Up, up, down. Okay. Is this row okay? Let's see if we follow.
Be somewhere. Wait, look at that game. Like, oh God. Let me pick.
Okay, so once we've got this, we want to go into scene again, and then we want to scroll down. We'll see type on locations. We want total map location of our skeleton and total map location of our runner. So we'll grab total map location of my spray, change this to skeleton. We'll do this again. Hold it. And location, this one here. Same block, see?
Where's the towel mug?
Under C.
Block.
And then drag this one to this block. And then this.
Oh. Since I cannot find the.
What's that block?
What's that bag?
The location.
Where do you get that? What is on the skeleton? I don't know how
Okay, so we also have to
Why
change
are
this.
you
So first of
playing
all, we want to change this one to total map location.
Are you serious right now? No, you didn't.
One more thing.
Stop.
One more thing, guys. We'll see a little plus sign at the very end. We want to edit speed up this to 20 because 50 is a little bit too fast. So we'll just change this number to 20 and then we're done with this block, okay? So this is the final block. If you can't see it, come nearer the front. Okay, last thing. Last thing and then we're done for today, okay? So, on the sprites, we want to copy this. On sprites of kind player overlaps with other sprite of kind enemy. No. Alright, so once we drag this in, we want to set it to game over and lose. Blue and the sprites, you see, on sprite of kind player overlaps sprite of kind enemy. If that skeleton touches you, you want game over, lose. Yeah. Yes, there is. Speed 20.
Why is there speed?
There's speed 20 because 50 is a little bit too fast and like you die far too quickly. If anyone needs help, put your hand up. No? Okay. What? And then once we're done with this, the bare bones of our game is going to be complete. So you can try playing this, and it should be perfectly functional.
What?
Oh, if you touch the box.
What?
Okay, so. Maybe. Let me see if you close something. When it's just that. I mean, how to close. Yeah. Yeah. And now
We're done. Because like, don't have time to do more. If you want to do more on the slide,
no.
okay. So guys, yes. Can you put your hand up if you're done? If you're done, put your hand up.
What does BNA do?
BNA, they don't do anything. Okay, so yeah, right. So okay, for everyone who's done, can you do me a quick favor? Go back to like this site that we started with. Go back to like the Arab Code site, and over here you'll see like workshop evaluation forms. Can you just click on the bottom one, please? And do us a really quick favor, and like if you could fill this in, it would mean a lot. It would mean it would mean a lot to us if you fill it in and like help us make these sessions better because this did not go very smoothly. So, all right, great, thank you.
Love it. What? Well, you told me. Yeah. You told us. Hey, don't call me.
You remember the mixture story.
Okay, I love that.
What you want to let's go back.
Starting on this. No, with the teachers. I'm filling it. But what's your name?
My name's Justin.
So doing the evaluation form, the link is on the yes.
Mr. Wong.
You should also save the link for that using the support.
That also works.
No.
All right. One last step. We want you to save before you go, we want you to save the game. So, um, go back to make code. Over here, you'll see like this. These three circles with two lines between them. Click on this, and you should see share projects.
Wait, what? I touched the ghost, but still didn't move. I don't know. How? I touched the.
All right, so we want to go into share projects, share. Copy this link, and we want you to. Right, so you can copy this link and email it to yourself. Or if you have a phone, alternatively, if you have a phone, you can also scan the QR code and save it on your phone. All right, copy this link and send it to your email. It's saved in the link. Okay. Over here, you see this button?
This was my camera.
It's fine. You can send an email to us.
Send it through. All they share the same thing.
No, because like they won't submit themselves, and edit it, then like when they change it.
They're all separate. The template, but you based on the same template,
Yeah.
so they're all going to be separate.
Yeah, and then once one will set
The code is only for that for when sending. When you get things in,
Oh, okay, I got it.
you can use yourself.
Thank you.
And the email.
I'm gonna send it.
Right. You should very now. I'll see the link yourself. This book is about if you want to what's the share?
How can you find Gmail? Find diamond. How can you find Gmail? Find diamond. Find 21. Find all nine. And that's not wrong. Wait. I just did it. Incredible.
And before they go there, I just we have this screen and stuff.
Oh, that's good. Do you play with the touch screen?
Oh.
Yeah, it's really embarrassing. Last time I did the touch screen. Is it having trouble saving that game?
Where's the
Okay, guys, time. Before you go, can we all take a group photo? So if you're done, then you log out and also come to me here, okay, around this area. We'll take a picture with your instructor.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have the website. The website.
Stop it out. Oh, you just posted.
Yeah, biggest downtime, biggest. Nothing. Not make a screen big. Control the like.
Oh, you mean like this one?
Yeah. Do you mean bigger on the screen? That's better. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So what's he say? Okay. Okay. Everybody seems to this area. Does everyone know? Does everyone know the surf bag? Designed by what's it? Does anyone want one? Okay, they're fine. You better. I'll choose you. Yeah. Okay, everyone, come to the camera and let's take a photo first. It's hard.
I like this game more. You don't even know this game. The same here, right?
Go to the side. There's some space. Next question. Oh God. Now, we'll count down in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Anyway, if you want to take off the mask, you can try. Shall I say cheese?
Family.
Okay.
Oh, he's a cute. I'm only.
No.
I need this bag.
What?
Keep going out. Very detailed instruction website there. Yeah. Let's go there. Yeah. Bye.
He made the skeleton.
He made a skeleton instead of flames.
The skeleton gives 10 points.
It was a power up instead then.
No, the skeleton gives 10 points.